In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the dime 3-2 formation, otherwise known as dollar in Madden 25. If you guys want to get my entire defensive ebook on the Jets playbook, it is in our school community. $10 will get you access to everything that I know about Madden and college football 25, all of our offensive and defensive ebooks, exclusive tips, Q&A videos, all of that stuff to help you take your game to the next level. If you want to sign up for that, that link is going to be down in the description below. Now in this video, as I said, I'm going to be going over kind of a dollar and general and concept and explaining my audibles and just different things about why this defense is so good. So this defense is so good in my opinion because it's really switch stick optimized. You can switch stick very effectively out of dollar. You also have the most amount of variation in your coverage defenses, your coverage shells. It's very effective for that. It has a really nice alignment, and there's really two different methods. We could either run double safety or we could just come out in default. We're symmetrical formation, so we can handle any kind of audible that they might do. And the run really isn't that great this year, so dollar honestly can handle most of the running game that you're going to face. That being said, the coach adjustments I like to use are auto flip off, auto alignment on base, option defense on conservative, and my hooks are going to be on 5. From there, I'm going to pretty much base this entire defense around really one play, technically two, and that is going to be Tampa 2 drop, or it's going to be this this cover or Tampa 2. So you could pretty much do everything out of Tampa 2. You don't really ever need to use a different defense. But what's cool about this is, let's just say you throw this in your favorites, you could flip this, and by flipping this formation, it's going to put that blitzing linebacker on the right side of the screen, which is perfect for what we want to do with our defense. What we're going to do by flipping this is we're just going to come out in our blitz, and we're just going to move this guy over here right to where this guy is, and then we're going to walk this guy down. And this is kind of the spot that you want to be in my opinion. From there, you can adjust your coverage however you want to. If you want to slant your line and QB contain, be my guest to do that. That can kind of help with mobile quarterbacks and things of that nature. But what you're going to see is this guy has potential to be able to loop across the formation and get basically crossfire type of pressure. We'll show that to you again. If you want to reblitz this left side, he will get a little bit better sheds if you do reblitz him. But in general, this is kind of the idea. This is a blitz that we've been running for a while now. This is a blitz that most people are aware of, and this is a blitz that I think is really good at its core. It's a really nice crossfire blitz. It's really good in a lot of situations. One of the things it's not good against is it's really not that great against play action plays. And so one of the primary ways in which people pick this blitz up is they will go to a play action based offense. So what I like to do whenever someone starts to pick up this blitz is we're actually going to just come out in it not flipped. So by coming out in the blitz not flipped, what you're going to be able to do here is you are going to be able to create a nice little disengage type of blitz. I'm going to come out in a regular pass play, and then we'll also show you the play action version. So what you're going to see here is against a regular pass play, you see this guy's blitzing into this gap. So same kind of idea here. We're going to bring this guy over like this. We're going to blitz him. And so as you see here, he is going to blitz. Actually, I don't know why that doesn't work right. Let me just do it out of cover 3 hard flat now that I say that. So we're going to go to cover 3 hard flat, and you see this is the blitz angle you want. We want him coming down into the basically in between the guard and the tackle. I don't know why this blitz angle got messed up, but it is what it is. We can do this out of cover 2 drop, and I'll show that in a minute if you want to stay in a cover 2 shell. But as you see, you're able to get that disengaged type of pressure off of that left-hand side. So if you wanted to, you could just situationally just say, okay, you know what? We're going to situationally, if we start to notice that our core blitz is getting picked up, now we're going to kind of mix in this Tampa 2. And you can even flip it just to keep the same alignment, everything the same, so it looks the same to your opponent. And then now if we bring this guy over and blitz him, you see that he is going to be in that gap now. And now we can just walk this guy down. We can put him in whatever coverage we want. So let's say in this case, we made him tight end. We're just going to engage with this guard, peel back out, and you see that it can create this pressure. Now, as you notice, those defensive ends are kind of like trying to shed. What I like to do on this is kind of the same idea. I like to contain. And the reason I contain is to try to keep that from happening so that I can really isolate this blitzer. There was kind of a bad user, but so that I can really isolate this blitzer and try to get this pressure to come in. So again, we'll just do it one more time here. And your whole idea here is run straight down, engage with the guard, peel back out. Once you touch the guard, once you actually have an engage with the guard, it's a disengage blitz. It's not like the best blitz in the world, but when you talk about something that can really help with your dollar, I think this is a very, very good defense. I really do. I think it's very good because of what it allows you to do now with your actual regular Tampa 2, because your regular Tampa 2 is going to look just the same. See how it looks exactly the same? Now they start doing different types of protections to try to stop this. Like, for example, what a lot of people like to do is ID this left side corner to get them to stop this disengage. And now all of a sudden you've got your crossfire with a really nice potential to be able to loop. Obviously, these are only send for blitzes. They're not going to come in 100% of the time, but they are very effective. Now, as I said, one of the best ways in this game to counter this this first blitz that we showed you, the crossfire blitz, by moving this guy over. One of the best ways to counter this right here is to run a play action play. As you see, that crossfire blitz angle pretty much just dumbs down and he doesn't really blitz properly. Okay, so by that measure, all you have to do to beat dollar is run play action, and then they can never get any pressure, right? Well, if you add in this blitz we just showed you out of the cover 2, where you're just blitzing this guy, bringing him over, and then you're bringing this guy down, and you're going to engage with this left guard, then what you're going to see here is now you're going to be able to get this disengage pressure, even though they're still in a play action play. So it's a great way to be able to have that send for capability versus regular pass pro and play action, and really forcing your opponent to have to set up some type of pass protection within their offense, which is going to really going to open up your entire defensive system, like whatever you want to do from there. Another thing you can do is you can sometimes throw this defensive tackle. I really like to crash my line or slant my line to the right, just to try to get that center to go to the right, and then I'm going to kind of really get isolation on that guard. As you see there, that was a real nice way of just isolating the guard and really putting him in a position where he's not able. So again, as you see, I'm doing this. I'm not doing this out of Tampa 2. I'm doing this out of cover 2 drop. And then I'm just moving. I'm blitzing my linebackers. I'm moving this guy over. I can put this guy in whatever coverage assignment I want. I'm bringing him down in the same spot. And instead of peeling out to the left, I'm going to run straight down, engage, and get out and get into coverage. This little twist on dollar makes it 1,000 times better. And we also still have the ability, if we wanted to kind of have a disguise blitz in this edge blitz, where we could assume the defense like this, which is important to show this. And then the other thing that I was going to show you about this is, let's say we wanted to kind of keep that disguise of edge blitz, but we want to use this guy now. Well, guess what? If we go to the cover 3 hard flat, now we see I have that blitz angle from the left, and you can just run this guy down, and you get that disengage off of that left side. Didn't get it quite right there with my hover, so we'll try to show that again. And you can also do this out of cover 2, but you're just basically switching the linebackers now. And as you see, the blitz comes in perfectly. So to me, this is a really, really cool little defense to be able to utilize, because it doesn't have the best. These are not the most overwhelming blitzes ever, but these blitzes are good enough that force some type of pass pro or some type of timer. And if you're able to do that, the coverage from dollar is so good that having blitzes like this take it to the next level. So I want to thank you for watching this video. And if you want to check out my entire defensive ebook on this, it is in our school community, and that is going to be linked in the description. For just $10, you're going to get access to all of my offensive and defensive ebooks for Madden 25 and for college football 25.